Hello everyone, Leather13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, I think before we go try to talk to Edgeworth, we should see if there's anybody at the boat rental shop. Nope, ain't nothing. Alright, we move back. I mean, where do we go from here? We don't have anything to show him, do we? What if we give him this? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh?
Larry, you don't know what a camera is?
How can you not, man? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I gotta be honest with you, Larry. That sentence didn't exactly instill a lot of confidence in me. Oh, yeah. There we go. I was talking about that weird contraption on the camera. Okay, valid. Oh, that? Oh, well, it's hard to explain, so just forget about it. Oh, don't go showing it off to me then. Jeez. Crap, alright. What if we present this to him? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's a little blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Ah, crap. Alright, we got nothing. Let's go... Nope. We go back to the entrance. Anybody here? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to our office. Nope. Okay, maybe we can get Grossberg. Grossberg! Alright, I think I'm just gonna go with the nerd voice. I got nothing else. Ahem. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Ah, you're Mia's, something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. I think you'd remember the standoff we had in your office, right here, over a very specific painting as you were being blackmailed. But who am I guess. Alright. Ah. And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
I'm her little sister, yes.
Ah, you've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Except for one spot I can think of, but then again, she's a child, so we just let that play out. But to be honest, the amount of times that we have been face to face with Mia's, French friends is a whole other ballgame. That takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? No, Bro, I have absolutely no idea what the hell you're talking about. Like nothing. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Huh? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yeah, we're fucked. We're a minute in and YouTube got rid of that requirement. I think we're good. So there was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see? I find that really hard to believe, but okay. Well, don't say it like that. I couldn't even bring myself to do the line. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Do you not believe in this man's innocence? If you don't hear the flapping sound, I'm smacking my hand on my leg repeatedly. It's just... Do you not actually believe that your client is innocent? How convinced are you that Miles did this? Because Edgy is not the kind of guy to shoot somebody. If he was gonna shoot somebody, it'd be you, Phoenix. You would be first on the list, and you're not dead. So I think we're good, yeah? Edgeworth, what? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still a little unknown. I do have an autopsy report, if you could at least tell me who it is. That would help. This is terrible news indeed. Well, I guess he hadn't heard literally anything then, if he's acting this way. I know you want to hear about Edgeworth, but I gotta ask, that painting? What happened to it? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Yeah, you can't claim it's stolen because you gave it to the guy willingly, for starters. And secondly, even if you tried, it would be you confessing that he had something on you and that there's dirt and that other people would go looking. That checks. Oh, I forgot I'm not used to that brand energy drink anymore. Ah. And I'm ready for when mine shows up. Anyway. So, do you... you know this dude? You know this dude? Oh, that's strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Oh, did you remember something? Or did you get a pin in your butt? Because that's not the kind of response for any other reason. He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. Hammond. The hamster, right? No hamsters. And you say that this man is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot? Supposedly, I very much doubt this. I mean, granted, we got what looks like him taking a photo of it. But if we're defending him, like, we get everybody off scot-free. I could actually go and murder somebody, hire Phoenix Wright as my lawyer, and I'd be fine. I wouldn't have a thing to worry about. You got, okay, so I guess we just, tell me about Doctor. He ain't a doctor, he's a lawyer. Well, can you be a doctor of law? Is that, because you can get a doctorate in any field in which a doctorate exists, right? You can be a doctorate of English literature, and then, you know, your name would still be doctor. I got taught by somebody with a PhD from Harvard University in medieval literature specifically, and she is referred to as Dr. Fine. It's not a comment on how she... That's literally her last name. It's not actually a comment on her... Anyway. I'm disappointed in myself. Anyway, tell me about Robert Hammond. I'm not seeing any fun, weird wordplay, though, with the names Hammond. Like Robert Hammond. Something about it is like tricking something in the back of my brain. I've got no clue what it is. But, like, you know how, like, Will Powers, right? Jack Hammer? But I'm not getting Mr. Red White. I'm not getting any of that with this Robert Hammond guy. So, maybe it's because... No, because Jack Hammer had a... whatever. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond? He was the defense attorney in that case. In what case? His own murder? That case? What case? The only case that they've referenced thus far about the old stuff is the DL6 incident regarding Mia and Maya's mother. Yes, the DL6 incident. I'm psychic. God help me, I'm psychic. DL6, why does that sound... Phoenix, you idiot. There's a reason it sounds familiar. You just had this in 2 cases ago. The whole thing that Grossberg was getting blackmailed about. To be fair to you, this was some months ago, so I'll give you that, but... Perhaps you remember? Look, Phoenix doesn't remember anything. He's like 4 brain cells away from being Larry Butts, alright? Though to be fair, sometimes I can't figure out stuff. I had to change my lighting, and then my lighting started being all funky. Is that better? That's worse. That's better. Well, I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. Well, yeah, they did. And that was the incident where the police were so at a loss that they used a spirit medium.
Wait. You don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss and no conviction was ever made. Okay. So, defense attorney in the DL6 incident. So that would be the defense attorney of the person that got pointed to in the DL6 incident. There had to have been a suspect for the DL6 incident, or else there wouldn't be a defense attorney on the DL6 incident. Right? So, who would want the defense attorney defending the possible suspect dead? The only person I could think of, because they said that no connection was ever made, so clearly somebody on the side of maybe the victim's family, right? Like if the victim had a brother and then the brother genuinely believed in the suspect's guilt, but the defense attorney got him written off. So somebody, like, so then the brother goes out and kills a doctor. I don't know why I keep doing that. Somebody goes off and kills Robert Hammond, but why would they wait so many years after the trial to do that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Clearly time should have passed. Grieving, like, should have occurred already. I mean, granted, there are things that you'll never let go of, but it can't be a crime of passion at that point. That would have had to have been something slow, meticulous, and thought out. So you're saying that the DL6 incident has something to do with the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond? The DL6 incident? Yes. It happened 15 years ago. I was mentally so close. I was going to say in that rant, like, that the murder, the case happened 14 years ago. No, it's 15. All right. It happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Okay. Do we at least not have a suspect? Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Ah, there it is. But we know that this case led to the discredit of Misty Fey. Did it lead to her murder? I don't know anything anymore. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. So far, I'm looking like this is right. But then who's trying to kill him? Must it be, I don't know, maybe the actual killer, right? Like maybe the person he defended was actually the murderer? Like for sure's, and he told his lawyer? There's no chance then that Hammond was also blackmailing the actual murderer because, like, he wouldn't be allowed to talk about it if he was talking about it because that would break patient-client confidentiality unless that person was going for a public office position, in which case it wouldn't matter if that actually broke attorney-client confidentiality because the court of public opinion would be determined by the public office. Like, would determine whether or not he'd get elected. That's a possibility. Or maybe he just killed him so nobody else would squeal while running for a public office.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
You're also the one who frickin' told Mr. Red White and got her declared a fraud. Yes, quite.
Thank you.
I hope to God the guilt of this eats you alive tonight, Mr. Grossberg. No, please. Don't mention it. The DL6 incident. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Really? I knew we were going to be solving this DL6 incident whenever it was. So does that mean that in order to solve Edgeworth's case, we have to solve the DL6?
But wait, what does that case have to have? What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm going to rephrase this in a sentence that I think is going to make a little more sense to my brain as I say it.
Why does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. Why? Was he the prosecuting attorney on it? No, 15 years ago he would have been a child. We're 27 now. We went to school together. The victim of the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Son of a bitch. Oh my God, my whole theory just proved that Miles Edgeworth is the murderer. Oh, I'm just gonna sip my drink real quick, and then I'm gonna process all the words to say. Man, I take back everything I said about 5 minutes ago. Man. Well, I hope YouTube enjoys that.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. What, the photo of Misty Faye? Of Maya's mother? How is he gonna know that that means that he needs to talk to us because you gave him the clearance to say so, and not that just Maya Faye pulled this out of her backpack?
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
Misty Faye's photo was added to the court record. An old photograph, DL6 Incident Exhibit A, is written on the back. All right. Anything else I should examine in the office? No, everything looks cool. The music's definitely vamped. I think we go and we get Mr. Edgeworth's approval next time. We're gonna hit him with everything that we got as evidence. So in the meantime, take care, everybody.